Welcome to SV Union High School and Junior College.
Welcome students. We are studying chapter named Limits from our 11th standard. In your previous videos, we have seen finding limits of different functions. Right? We have used factorization, rationalization, then limits of trigonometric functions we have found. Then we have also seen the substitution method. So all this we have seen in our previous videos. Now let us continue and study how to find limits of exponential functions and logarithmic functions. Now what are exponential functions and logarithmic functions? Already you have studied in your chapter named functions. Okay. So we will see few formulae related to these exponential and logarithmic functions. Okay. So first formula is limit as x tends to 0 e raised to x minus 1 upon x, it is equal to log e, and we all know that log e is equal to 1. Now look here, if in place of x you have px, where p is a constant, then the function becomes e raised to px minus 1 upon px. Again the answer will be equal to 1. Now let us see the next formula. Limit as x tends to 0, a raised to x minus 1 upon x, it is equal to log a. Here they have given that a should be greater than 0 because we define logarithmic functions only to positive real numbers, right? So this value is equal to log a. Now if you have a raised to px minus 1 upon px, still the answer will be equal to log a. Again p is a constant. Now what is the next formula? Limit as x tends to 0, 1 plus x raised to 1 upon x. This value is equal to e. Okay. Now again in place of x, if you have px, then your power should also become 1 upon px, and answer still will be equal to e. Okay. And the last one is limit as x tends to 0, log of 1 plus x upon x, it is equal to 1. Again same, if you have px in place of x, denominator also should be px, and the answer will again be equal to 1. So these are the basic 4 formulae which we are going to use to find the limits of exponential and logarithmic functions. Okay. Now after seeing the formulae, let us continue with few examples related to the exponential and logarithmic functions. Okay. So what is the first example you can see here is limit as x tends to 0, 9 raised to x minus 5 raised to x upon 4 raised to x minus 1. So if you remember the formula, what was the formula? Limit as x tends to 0, a raised to x minus 1 upon x, it is equal to log a. This was our formula. Okay. So if you look here, you have 9 raised to x minus 5 raised to x. Means what you need to do here is we can add and subtract 1 in the numerator. So see what this will become. So limit as x tends to 0, 9 raised to x minus 1 minus 5 raised to x plus 1 upon 4 raised to x minus 1. So adding and subtracting 1 in the numerator. Now from here, from these two terms, if you take minus sign common out, this will become 5 raised to x minus 1. So you get your numerator of your formula. What is in your denominator? It is x. So you require x for this term also in the denominator, and here also you require x. So what we need to do is next, divide the numerator and denominator by x. So limit as x tends to 0, 9 raised to x minus 1. Take minus sign common out, it becomes 5 raised to x minus 1 upon x numerator upon 4 raised to x minus 1 upon x your denominator. Okay. So now we can separate this x with this term as well as this term because there is a subtraction sign in between. Therefore what we get is limit as x tends to 0, 9 raised to x minus 1 upon x your first term minus 5 raised to x minus 1 upon x second term divided by 4 raised to x minus 1 upon x. Okay. So you have become to know limit as x tends to 0, a raised to x minus 1 upon x, a raised to x minus 1 upon x, and a raised to x minus 1 upon x. So what is value of this? A is 9. So this is log 9. apply the limit. Minus, here a is 5, so log of 5 upon, here a is 4, log 4. Log a minus log b, you can write it as log of a upon b, that is 9 by 5 upon log 4. So this is your answer for the given exponential function. Okay, clear? Yes. So let us see the next example. What is our next example? Limit as x tends to 0, a raised to x plus b raised to x plus c raised to x minus 3 upon sin x. So again here we are going to use the same formula, that is limit as x tends to 0, a raised to x minus 1 upon x. Right? So here again you can see we require minus 1 to each term. Now we have minus 3. So what we can do here is we will split minus 3 as minus 1 and minus 1, and we will attach to each of these 3 terms. So this will become limit as x tends to 0, a raised to x minus 1 plus b raised to x minus 1 plus c raised to x minus 1 upon sin x. Right? So minus 1 is minus 3. Now what will be our next step? We require x in the denominator. Same way, limit as x tends to 0, sin x upon x is 1. So we will divide numerator as well as denominator by x. So limit as x tends to 0, a raised to x minus 1 upon x plus b raised to x minus 1 upon x plus c raised to x minus 1 upon x. So x will get attached to each term because in between plus sign is there, and denominator is sin x upon x. So we have divided numerator and denominator by x. So now this is a raised to x minus 1 upon x, b raised to x minus 1 upon x, and c raised to x minus 1 upon x divided by sin x upon x, and limit x is tending to 0. So we can apply the limit. This is log of a plus log of b plus log of c upon 1. Log a plus log b plus log c. According to the law of product, it is log a into b into c. So log a, b, c. So this is your answer for the given example. Okay, clear? Yes. Let us see the next example. So limit as x tends to 0, you have 15 raised to x minus 5 raised to x minus 3 raised to x plus 1 upon x sin x. Now in these type of sums, what you have to see whether any one number is multiple of other two. You can see 15 is 5 into 3 is 50. So what I am going to do is I will split 15 raised to x as 5 raised to x into 3 raised to x minus 5 raised to x minus 3 raised to x plus 1 upon x sin x. Okay, now from first and the second term you can take 5 raised to x common out. So limit as x tends to 0, 5 raised to x into 3 raised to x minus 1, and from third and fourth term example we have seen. Here it is log A into log B. It will remain as it is. Okay? Clear? Yes. Now let us see one more example. Limit as x tends to 0, 25 raised to x minus 2 into 5 raised to x plus 1 upon x and x. Okay? Now what do you see in this example? What is the format? Can I write 25 as 5 square? So see what this will become. Limit as x tends to 0, 5 raised to x square. Okay, I can write this because 5 square is 25. So 5 raised to x square minus 2 into 5 raised to x plus 1 upon x tan x. Right? So what is this? A square minus 2ab plus b square. So is it in the format of 5 raised to x minus 1 whole bracket square? Yes or no? Yes. It is in this format only, into x tan x. Clearly, 5a minus b is a square, so 5 raised to x square. 2ab minus 2ab is 2 into 5 raised to x, and b square is 1. So this is in the format of 5 raised to x minus 1 whole bracket square upon x tan x. Now what we will divide the numerator and denominator by? Clearly we will have to divide by x square. So limit as x tends to 0, 5 raised to x minus 1 upon x whole square. So I divided the numerator by x square, x tan x upon x square. So this x will get cancelled. What is your remaining part? Limit as x tends to 0, 5 raised to x minus 1 upon x whole square divided by tan x upon x. So what is this answer is equal to? This limit value is log of 5 square and tan x upon x is 1. So what is your final answer? It is log of 5 whole bracket square. So this is the answer for the given sum. Okay? Clear? Both the examples. How we are